And welcome back to Sports Weekly on IEMG. Tennis, anyone? Well, the Arroyo Valley girls tennis team had a great year, finished runner-up in their league, and they had the individual San Andreas League champion in Crystal Yanez. The Arroyo Valley Hawks making it to the playoffs. That is head coach Yoshio Yanez and the number one singles player, Crystal Yanez, and Crystal is coach's younger sister. So a family affair out there at Arroyo Valley. The Hawks made it to the playoffs. They opened the postseason with a 14-4 victory against Moreno Valley, but in the second round, they did lose to Westminster, but still a great season for the Hawks and a great season for their number one singles player, Crystal Yanez. We had a chance to talk to Coach and Crystal about the season.
I think these girls really put in the work. Just getting to understand the game psychologically. It's not just about physical ability, because a lot of girls can play and hit the ball, but when you're under stress, under gameplay, it's a different type of play in the mindset. So you have to have a strong mind for that. So I think that's the biggest factor that I was able to get across these girls, mentally get them to be able to perform how they can perform. So once you do that, then I think it gets easier and the wins just come with it.
And the fact that you guys just won a playoff match, how huge was this for the program? Again, how far this program has come in just 1 year, and you guys won a playoff match today.
Well, correct. Again, these girls, I've asked them to just try their best every game. It's not necessarily, hey, we got to go out there and win. It's like, we're going to go out there and do our best. And your best can vary from day to day, because sometimes we have good days and sometimes we have bad. But your best will always be your best any given day. So that's why I tell them, we go out there and we do our best, and we end up winning sometimes. And overcoming hurdles. Sometimes you're down in a match and they need to understand they can't come back. It's not over till it's over. Mm-hmm. So even if you're down 5-0, it doesn't matter. You can come back and win it. So don't lose that faith, that hope, and kind of believe in themselves to be able to play how they can play, how they practice. And getting across them on that has, I think, contributed to them winning. Ultimately, credit to them for playing hard and believing in themselves.
And finally, Coach, do you feel like this team has exceeded expectations this season? That, doing so well during the regular season in league and now here, do you feel like this team is a pleasant surprise, maybe you could say?
Well, it depends who you ask. So, it depends who you ask. If you ask me, I think they're playing to the ability that they can, and they do. So, some other people might think that they're playing better than they expected it. So it just depends on who you ask and all. But overall, I think they're performing how they should. So we'll see how far we can take this.
You were the individual league title in the San Andreas League. What does that mean to you, winning that league championship?
I think it just means a lot. I've worked really hard this past year and summer. I think that was my main goal this summer. I trained a lot, and I'm really proud of myself and for the team, because we also got number 2 in league, and that also means a lot because we haven't gotten this far yet.
And then you guys just picked up a playoff victory.
Yes.
I don't know much about Arroyo Valley tennis. Has the school ever won a playoff match for girls tennis?
We have. My freshman year, we made it to, I believe, first round, but we lost that round. But this time we made it to finally the second round, and we haven't gotten this far, so I'm really happy about it.
How long have you been playing tennis? How did you first pick up the sport?
I've been playing for about 4 years. I started in 7th grade, and I picked it up by my brother and my brothers, because they both played it in high school, and then my brother got me into it, and I've been loving the sport since.
So you won an individual league championship. You guys just won a playoff match.
Yes.
Were those kind of the goals for yourself when you set out on the season, or have you surpassed your goals? How would you, what would you say?
My main goal was to win league, but my second goal was to also make it a little farther in CIF. Since it's my first time in CIF, I want to experience that. And then as a team, last year we only won 1 game, so it's a really big accomplishment now that we won more than 1 game. We actually lost only to 1 school, so that's just a really big step that we took. So I'm really proud of them as well.
What do you think was the biggest reason for the turnaround? You said you only won 1 match as a team last year, and then this year you win we finished runner-up in league and an individual championship. Why do you think that is?
I think the girls, I feel like this girl, they really tried, they really put effort. The girls last year really tried too, but I think they were more newer to the sport last year, and this year we got more training. We got a new coach as well, a new assistant coach, and they've been really helping us. They've been helping us with the technique more instead of just playing the game. They've they've been helping us like get the technique down, which also helps us in the long run. At the beginning, we saw a lot of improvement from just even one practice in, and I'm just, really proud of them.
Awesome. Thank you, Crystal and Coach Yanez. And finally, here in this segment on Sports Weekly on IEMG, last week we talked San Bernardino Valley College cross country. They got a couple #1 runners that joined us here on the show, Kevin Nava on the men's side and Sarah Jaquez for the women. Well, they had the SoCal Regional Championships at Chaffey College. And here's the good news. The men's and women's teams from SBVC are advancing to the state meet. Here is the men's team for the Wolverines. They took 3rd place at the SoCal Regional Championships, with Kevin Nava taking 4th place individually. So congratulations to the Wolverines. We talked about their 27 conference titles in the last 29 years. Now they're taking their show on the road to the state meet. Again, finishing 3rd in Southern California. The women also going to the state meet after finishing in 16th place at the SoCal Regional. So best of luck to the Wolverines as they go to the state meet. All right, that's going to do it for this edition of Sports Weekly on IEMG. Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to the IE Media Group YouTube channel. My name is Pep Fernandez, and we will see you next time.